Great things, great things, great things. Welcome in to Words on a High Note, our space to reflect, reset, rise, and remember who we really are beneath the layers. I'm your host, Jalen, and I'm glad you're here. Before we begin, a quick reminder. This isn't therapy or medical advice. It's a moment to pause and reconnect with yourself. If you are ever in need of support, please reach out to someone you trust. Today's reflection is titled, Stop Overthinking and Make It Happen. This reflection is about that gap between having an idea and taking action on it. You know the space I'm talking about, where all the planning and overthinking happens, but nothing actually moves forward. Let's shift. Instead of just dreaming about the idea, let's start honoring it with action. We've all done it. We pictured the business we want to start, the book we want to write, the brand we want to develop, the lifestyle we will have once our idea actualizes. But we never actually start. Why? Because the dream feels safer than the doing. We love the future version of ourselves, but we avoid the discipline and action it takes to become that version. Perfect example. There was a season of my life where I bought planner after undated planner, and I still have them, by the way, unused. Different colored pens, journals, stickers, all items I told myself I needed to be organized, to help plan my business, to help plan my life. But do you know what I wasn't doing? Starting. I was busy curating a vibe instead of honoring a vision. And just so you know, an idea is only a fantasy until you back it with action and bring it into existence. It's time for us to move and put some traction under those ideas. Not because it feels easy or is easy, but because your future depends on it. And just know that fear will not disappear. It will not leave when you're ready. It only leaves when you move. And if you're waiting to feel totally confident, totally prepared, totally equipped, guess what? You will be waiting forever. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to move in spite of your fear. And most times, when I launch a business, I must admit, I feel intimidated. I think, who am I to do this? What if I fail publicly? What if no one buys my product? What if no one listens? Each time I hesitate, but I do it anyway. And the feedback that comes, the support, the people who say, I need this, I love this, they never would have happened if I stayed in silence. They wouldn't have known about me if I hadn't taken the step to start. We don't need a guarantee. We need grit. We need the determination to take action and make our ideas real. Yes, we can be scared, but we have to move. We can feel intimidated, but we have to move. We can be unsure, but we have to move. Here's something that might surprise you. Perfection is the enemy of momentum. If you're holding back because it's not perfect, you're not protecting your dream, you're just delaying it. Perfectionism is a dressed up form of fear. It tells you you're just waiting for the time to be right, when really you're afraid of being seen as a work in progress. Listen, my first launch date for Words on a Higher Note was in June 3rd to be exact. 3 months later, on September 2nd, it launched. Why? Why did it take 3 months? Because in my mind, everything had to be perfect. All of the background prep had to be perfect. All of the stuff the public wouldn't see had to be perfect. Before I could launch in the foreground for all to see, ponder that. Was it perfect? No. Is it perfect now? No. We don't need a flawless version of our vision. We need a present one. So, start imperfect. Make changes as you go. Let people witness your evolution. You'll be surprised. It's going to encourage them also. The ones that are clapping for you aren't clapping because of your perfection. It's because you took a step towards your goal. It's because you showed up for yourself. It's for your courage. Before we close, I invite you to take this moment further. If this reflection awakens something in you, a thought, a feeling, a moment of clarity, let's stay connected. Follow or subscribe at wordsonaHigherNote.com and share the reflection with others. For the full reflection, join the inner or core circle. Thank you for tuning in to Words on a Higher Note, where reflection meets elevation, where grace meets growth, where personal evolution is not rushed, but embraced, honored, and celebrated. Until next time, keep listening for the higher note. Say, be, and it is.